Ooh, y'all, it's early in the morning. I need to go to Sephora and pick up my Huda palettes. But we are going to be putting the Dior and the Lancome on my face now. So let's get to it. Now the thing about the Lancome is I have to mix in the e.l.f. yellow pigment to make this work, because this is awfully red, if you all remember. That's why I didn't like the matte one initially, because it runs really red, and so that's the whole thing. Anyway, we're gonna test out a couple of sponges today. I have this Morphe sponge up against my Elsie sponge. As you can see, they look quite similar, so we're gonna see how those work out together. But let's put this on my face. If I remember correctly, I put the Dior on this side, I put the Lancome on this side. Now, I did the wear test before I actually, like, you know, filmed this, because, you know, that's my way of getting videos done faster. I have to find alternatives. But unfortunately, like an idiot, I ran off and left my sweetener concealer from, what is that girl? Ariana Grande at home. So I'm going to use this UA pen today. And we're glad. I have the Tasha, the liquid silk canvas, as my primer. Again, I used her primer when I did that, so I have to switch out a couple of things, but you know, that's cool. It's not like I didn't already do a first impression on it. I've just been using all that stuff now, because y'all know I gotta update you on a complexion corner, so I was like, let me go ahead and do what I need to do, but do this. And I didn't bring her eye primer either, because I've been trying to test out all that stuff again for the complexion corner, because I gotta keep you updated, and they are complexion products. I'm also going to be talking about a couple of bronzers in there too, so it should be a nice complexion filled day. I'm going to go to Sephora and pick up the Sephora concealer today, so I'll be testing that out probably like Sunday or something. I'm not sure. We're going to put this Lancome foundation on now. So I use 2 pumps with each one of these foundations, so stick Lancome on this side, because I feel like this is the side I put it on last time. I'm hoping I am right, because I honestly don't remember. And I'm hoping I filmed the intro. I feel like I did, like when I had to go to work. One day I filmed it. Oh, sorry, one night when I got off work I filmed it. That's what I meant to say. So I'm going to use the Morphe sponge on the Lancome side, and I'll use the Elsie sponge on the Dior side. Because of the two, obviously the Dior is going to cost more. Get this brush. Start patting it in. Random side note, I really have been enjoying this foundation, and it made me think of the Dior foundation. Aside from, you know, the packaging looking similar, that's another reason. So, these are the 2 pumps I put on my face. I'm waiting on Ulta to get my order done from them so I can go pick it up, because until they pick it up and get the $10 off. So I was like, there's an Ulta down the street from, a few blocks down the street from the Sephora I have to go to, and I have to go the way back or off or pick up my, to go home. So I'm like, I'll do that. And then I could go pay for Adriangameover's like fees for school. So, because Tuesday I have to go pick up a packet for school, and I'm like, well, it's almost time for school to go back, which I am happy and sad about, because I'm like happy he'll get to meet up with his little friends and have people to hang out with every day. But at the same time, I'm sad, because I'm like, that means I have to go back to the normal routine of having less than 8 hours of sleep like I'm supposed to, because I got to get up to take him to school after I got off work at like 3 in the morning, and I have to turn around and get up to pick him up from school, which, you know, only Zoom young lady. So this is what the Lancome side is looking like, and this is my bare face. Now I just take a random amount and press out for the yellow coloring to make it even with this foundation. Both of them are neutral, oddly enough, but for me, the Dior one still runs a little too red for my liking. I think it's my mom texting me. No, someone liking something on my Instagram page, which is, by the way, is the same as my YouTube channel, Beauty87. If you're not following, girl, why not? We are almost at 1,000, and I already have stuff, a huge pile of eyeshadow palettes in the middle of my room in a box, just waiting to be given away for us to reach 1,000 on Instagram. I literally just had palettes come in, I think like last week or maybe this week, For matter of fact, this week, because I had a palette come in when I got the new Beauty Bay New Mods palette I'm going to be filming with tomorrow. So I've literally had like palettes coming in non-stop for this giveaway. I need to pick up some other things besides that. Which reminds me, now I should have bought that stuff I was going to buy at Sephora. But it's Adriangameover's birthday month. So mommy's trying to cut down on costs. So that's why I'm trying to do a lot of videos on stuff I already have in my collection. Because I'm like, my son's birthday is coming and mommy wants to like let him have his day and his moment. So I'm trying to not spend so much this month. And plus, this is, I heard this will be closer around the time when people start calming down when it comes to launches. And then October is when it's will start back over again because the holiday launches will be coming. And like the fall ones and all that. So I'm hoping I have a little bit of a break. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I feel like you can see a distinct difference because I had to add the yellow with this one. And the other side I didn't. I feel like it still looks a little orange after having done that. So I don't know how I feel about that. If I remember correctly, I had to use more of this foundation than I had to do of the Lancome. But I feel like, you see what I'm saying? Like they're giving the same finish. It's just more of the Dior is giving a little too much orangey yellow. So it's trying to give a little bit more warmth. Even though it's supposed to be a neutral foundation. Which I'm not understanding. Because I always buy the neutral foundation from Dior. I don't ever buy a warm one. Because I'm like, it's already too orange in the neutral. So God forbid I buy a warm. Oh, the Backstage one seems to have a better coloring when it comes to actually being neutral. It seems like their fancy line is the one where they think I want to be neutral and orange. So I can see all the dark spots still on my face. I don't know if you all can, but looking here I can see them. Whereas over here I can't see them as prominently, and it blends in better on my skin. So it's already not looking that good. But we're gonna fix it up and work it out. Because we all have to work, girl. So let's get into some concealer. Maybe that'll help us out, girl. Because right now we're on struggle. So I'm going to just take the Fenty one. I haven't used this in a while. I have the shade 380. Sorry, 390. And we just want to highlight your face, girl. Now the cream concealer first and the liquid concealer second is a trick I learned from Patrick Starr. And he said makeup by Ariel, who is Kylie Jenner's makeup artist, taught him about this trick. So that's all I thought I'll go ahead and do in this video today, since I ran off and forgot to bring my, you know, we're gonna take this into now. I ran off and left my with Ariana Grande. That's what I meant to say. It's hard just trying to do one side of your face, y'all, and I'm doing the wrong side with the sponge now. I think about it. I will say, y'all, I noticed that with the Morphe one, it feels more like a beauty blender than the what do you call it, the Elsie one does. But at the same time, I'm wondering how it's gonna go when I wash it, because I know with the really blender sponge, like, I'm real rough sometimes, and I'm concerned about the, you know, product coming off the sponge, like the actual sponge breaking down because of me being a little rough. So I am concerned as far as that goes, but otherwise I'm just kind of like, well, you know, whatever. That's what we're looking like. Again, underneath the Dior eye, it's not, I don't know what's going on this side of the face, but I'm not liking the way it's looking at all. I'm gonna try the new blush from what do you call it? One of the new blush colors from Jouer. I mean not Jouer, from Juvia's Place today. But I'm gonna do that in another video. Of course the battery wants to die now, so I'll come back having done my rest of my face and powder and let you see how it looks, because my battery's about to die and I'm not about to lose this footage, girl. So I will be right back. But this side definitely will get more concealer than the other one, because honey, it needs the help. Hey y'all, so this is the finished face I have with both sides. Let me zoom in a little bit. So this is the Dior side, if you don't remember. This is the Lancome side. I just threw on some highlighter I tried the new Juvia's Place blushes. I have volume 4 on my face. I feel like this is the most popular one with the light pink. I just mixed both these pinks together to get the pink you see on my cheeks right now. I have on a Dior, I think it's called Rosewood highlighter. I mixed it with a Be Perfect one so it can have more of a pink glow to it, because that Dior highlighter to me has more of a silverish undertone that I wasn't necessarily liking and wasn't expecting out of it. So I was kind of like, oh, okay. So I have to mix it with this highlighter, but they're a gorgeous combination. As you can see, I'm nicely glowing and look gorgeous. The eyes is actually Jaclyn Hill Strawberry Fields palette. I just did the review on it, so I need to go put my eyeliner on my mascara. Then I need to go to Sephora and pick up the new Huda palette to review for you all today. I've said that in several videos, but you're going to see each video at a different time, so it's fine. But I wanted you to see how all this stuff had warmed up on the face and what I had done, and I will catch up with you at the end of the night. Okay, girl? Okay. So I've returned after a long day of work for this lovely wear. It says, I hope you all remember which side of the face we put what foundation on. I'm pretty sure we put Lancome on this side and Dior on this side. So let's see how it's looking, because as usual, I did not you know, look in the mirror. I didn't look at the oil on my face in the mirror. I just slathered on the lipstick. I was like, let's go. So I feel like the Lancome side lasted better than the Dior side when it comes to like with the powder and the setting powder and all that. I do have on the Rim Beauty concealer again, just to try it out. And I have Michaela's Pot 2 from Glamlight on my eyes, if you couldn't tell, but I feel like you should. It's blue, green, and purple, and we know that's literally all the palette is. But the lipstick I have on is the Makeup by Mario. I forgot which one this is. I think it's Nudie Beige, I think is what it's called. Let me see. It's sitting right up here. I could just, you know, look and not be like, sorry, Nude Suede is what I have on my lips. But yeah, I can definitely tell there's less oil going on the Lancome side than there's on the Dior side here. And again, with the Dior one, you see how red it is here compared to this one that's more neutral. So I had to use the e.l.f. pigment drops, the yellow ones, just to get it even to look like this color right here. So that's another downside, because it's like you have to pay more for the Dior as it is, and then you have to buy another product just to make sure it works on you. So I wasn't necessarily feeling that. Aside from the fact it took forever for them to make this shade, because I think they came up with this shade the year after they initially came out with that foundation. So that's a whole nother thing. Don't quote me about that though, because I'm not 100% sure. But I remember when Morgan Turner went to review it, I went to go buy mine, and then she was talking about how the shade for mine didn't exist. So I was like, oh, okay. Anyway, back to this face now. I'm liking this concealer a whole lot better today than I did yesterday when I did try, because this is the next day. It looks a whole lot better, but I didn't use her under eye primer either. I used Jacqueline's. I'm trying to review her brand coming soon, just the entire brand and all the stuff I tried, but I gotta wait for her eyeshadow palette to come, because remember, I didn't buy the one from her collection with her mom. I'm liking the face so far. I'm talking about so far, it's the end of the day, girl. But I'm liking the face. I will say though, I do feel like the Lancome did a better job. And even though their shade selection was really weird, if y'all remember, I talked about it. Babs Beauty or Stephanie here on YouTube talked about it. We talked about how the shade range was weird, because I didn't wear my number shade 500W. I had to get the shade 510 neutral. But it ended up working out nicely. It looks nice. I have, what primer do I have on? I'm pretty sure I have on the Rim Beauty blurring primer again today as well, because I had to try out some more for the complexion corner. I'm gonna do on all these things later, along with some bronzers. But it held up very well. I'm really liking the Lancome more than the Dior for the reason I just stated. Aside from the fact it's wearing better, I feel like I wouldn't have to necessarily blot this side, but this side is much oilier than this side, so I don't have to blot it. I do feel like the pores are a little bit smooth on this side too, since, you know, we use the blurring pore smoothing primer. I feel like the pores are smoother on this side than they are on this side, and I feel like this side of my face is normally the one that looks more textured and needs more coverage because of more dark spots from me bursting acne bumps on this side. So I'm really liking the Lancome side better. So I would say when it comes to this battle, Lancome easily won, because you have to add another product to the Dior one to make it work. It doesn't last as long when it comes to controlling my oil. And I used obviously the same powder on both sides. I used the Westman Atelier powder on both sides when it came to powdering my face. And then I used the Laura Mercier translucent honey powder for underneath the eye. So I'm saying that Lancome won this battle. I'm obviously gonna keep my Dior though, because this was expensive as hell. But yeah, I'm definitely, you know, about the battles and helping you all with the best deal. So the Lancome is the best, and I'm gonna try to get this up in a timely fashion because I know the Lancome is currently, I think, 15% off at Sephora right now. So I want y'all to be able to take advantage of the deal and hear which one is best. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Remember, y'all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.